what to say.
So we had the SID Display Week 2019, and hi, so who are you?
Hi, I'm with Photo Research. We're about 75 years in the industry, manufacturing spectroradiometers all the way to imager colorimeters.
75 years?
75 years. We're one of the first companies to develop the picture optics and also the 2D imaging camera.
So the company is Jadak, or?
Yeah, we're part of a product line of Jadak, which is under Novanta, our holding companies.
So, and hi, so who are you?
Hi, my name is Eva.
And so what are you showing here?
So we are showing a full product line. So we have a wide range of spectroradiometers, which are handheld. So this is more for QA, QC, also for field work. Customers could take it out in the field, do different type of measurements. And then we also have a different range of handhelds, which ranges from the 655 all the way to the 680.
So who uses this? What is it for?
Mostly display companies, lighting companies are the main users.
So a display company would take one of these and go to the display and measure...
Yes, they would measure the display, and you're going to be able to get the full spectral and color output from 380 to 780, which represents what the human eye sees. So you can see how well it renders at the different color stages across the visible range.
And what goes through here is like a camera sensor kind of thing?
Yeah, so from here the customer will look through the viewfinder and they'll be able to see the sample that they're measuring, and then to take a measurement, and it'll give you the full information.
And what's connected here?
So over here we have the different communications. All our instruments are USB communication. We have RC32 available and also Bluetooth option available.
Nice. And what is this one?
So then here we jump to our analytical side. So these are bench tops, and basically the same concept. We have a wide range of them, anywhere from visible to NIR measurements. And basically the same thing. So one thing that makes us very unique is that we don't have just one standard unit, but we could basically tailor the unit for the customer. So we have different apertures, different bandwidths, different accessories.
Yeah.
So depending what the customer is doing, if it's one project or multiple projects, they can use the same equipment for that.
So what's the difference between this and this?
It's going to be basically accuracy-wise and luminance range and spectral range that they're able to measure.
Nice. What are you showing here?
So here we have our 2D imager. So these are measured single spots, where with this one is taking a full image of the whole display in one shot, or also very popular with the automotive and aerospace industry. So they don't have to measure a single spot across, which takes a long time. But with this, they're able to measure a full sample with one shot and get all the information.
And what is it showing here?
So right here it's showing a luminance map. So it's showing how it's dropping depending on across the sample. So as you see on this corner here, it's a lower luminance level, so it's not perfectly uniform. So here the customer will go back and readjust the display or the sample to meet the specification, so it's perfectly uniform.
So the customer, is it the big companies that make displays and everything like that?
Yes.
Or is it also small companies?
Anybody could use it. So any large companies and any startup companies, they could use our product. Anywhere from R&D, manufacturing, QA, QC, development, field calibration, usage. If they're going on the field calibrating LED boards, for example, displays, they'll be able to use it.
The people who make quantum dot displays, they're very interested in checking all the colors and stuff.
Yes.
So they're big customers right now, no?
Correct.
So they want to check that and prove that they have better colors.
Yes, from generation to generation of the displays, and then also the uniformity and all the output.
Is it very expensive, or can people rent these, or?
We do have a rental program that they could rent it.
Like a startup?
A startup, they could rent it for a few weeks or a month.
All right. And you've been doing this for 75 years?
Correct, 75 years.
What happened 75 years ago? What was it?
So the original founder, he was a director, and he needed to know what type of light source overhead, to know what type of filters to put in front of the film camera to get a certain effect.
So that was for film cameras 75 years ago?
Correct. So he developed the first handheld instrument, and from there, it basically you started getting a lot of requests for more analytical instruments to match the human eye. And so he started developing, he developed the first picture optics, which is the technology that most of the spectroradiometers
already 75
nowadays.
years ago developed what's still here now?
Yes.
And you based where? And are you the leader in this, or?
I would say so.
You have a
yeah.
bunch of competitors, or
We have a few of them.
but
few
you are
of
the,
them.
you,
Well, I would believe that when it comes to the full line of spectroradiometers, we're one of the leaders in the industry.
and where are you based?
We're based out of Syracuse, New York.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.